I'm Ian Billy.
And I am Michael Sheehan. We are standing at the base of the Oude Kwaremont, the longest climb in the Tour of Flanders.
You can't talk about the Oude Kwaremont without also talking about the Paterberg, the climb where the finale of the Tour of Flanders takes place.
We're going to go ride the two of these climbs and see how they factor into the overall race.
Next climb will be the Kwaremont again. Party on the way.
The Oude Kwaremont is the longest climb in the entire Tour of Flanders.
Yeah, at 2.2 kilometers in length, it averages 4% and maxes out just shy of 12% in gradient.
Now the race hits this climb 3 times in total, at 120 kilometers, 209 kilometers, and 252 kilometers into the race.
And as the riders approach the Oude Kwaremont, it is really when the stress of the Tour of Flanders is at a maximum. While this climb is not necessarily the hardest in the entire tour, it leads into the Paterberg the last 2 times.
The battle for position coming into this climb is insane, with riders swerving through the crowd, flying into ditches, even getting tangled up in barbed wire.
It is more stressful and more dangerous than Walmart at Black Friday.
Once the racers crest the climb of the Oude Kwaremont, they still have almost a kilometer of cobblestone false flat through this giant windswept field. This is where you see the real gaps open up on the climb.
Oftentimes you hear that over the top of the climbs are more consequential than the climbs themselves. This section of road speaks to that no better than any other climb. While the cobbles may not be as rough as those of the Paterberg, the speed that the riders will be tackling these will make them just as bone-jarring, if not more so. There's a sliver of mud and dirt in the gutter that the riders will likely be riding on to eke out a little bit of an advantage, but this comes at great peril.
In 2017, Peter Sagan was trying to chase down Philippe Gilbert when he caught a spectator's jacket on the side of the road, came tumbling to the ground, and effectively ended the race for him that year. After the Oude Kwaremont, there's a few quick turns, and then the run into the Paterberg begins.
It is a fast and technical 3.5 kilometers with many turns, and the race will be at fever pitch from this point on.
Onto the Paterberg, as they're led on by Sky, and look at Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski is going to take it up.
The Paterberg is a short but spiteful climb.
At only 400 meters long, it averages 12.5% and maxes out at 22% before the riders reach the summit.
The race hits this climb 2 times, at 214 kilometers into the race and 253 kilometers into the race.
And with the final ascent lying only 12 kilometers before the finish, the race will be on.
And Sagan is motoring on. Sagan is driving into the top. His last few little bits of effort.
Now the Paterberg is a difficult climb in and of itself, but the fact that it's coupled so closely with the Oude Kwaremont is what makes this finale to the Tour of Flanders so hard.
And let's not forget, by the time the riders get to the Paterberg, they will have already been in the saddle for 253 kilometers.
Now there's a legend about this final hill that a farmer who lived nearby cobbled this climb himself solely so the Tour of Flanders would come by his house. True or not, it's a great story.